There we go. Maybe. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
How you doing?
good. Had a week to, what's the word? Percolate on the events of last week. So,
Yeah. Well, the characters are going to get a little bit of downtime to reflect if we want them to.
there's some stuff,
Yeah.
probably.
I will tell you this much about something. When you see Warmead again, you are when Dowroc sees him again. I have a feeling he's going to really, really hate the guy. Just so you know.
Oh.
So you start getting in character for that.
Well, I have some ideas. You'll like it, but I don't know how it works in D&D.
Okay.
It's one of those things you're just like, huh. Okay.
There's like a specific one I wanted, right? Where is it?
For what?
A battle map for today. I'm actually getting them ready before we literally need them for one.
Oh.
Because my dumb ADHD brain is like, oh, I saw the one I wanted. That means it's ready. Actually, any number of these would work, really.
So, Jeremy, John says that things may happen at a point in time in some areas that we aren't in. And then he's asking if we wanted to let them happen story-wise.
Yeah, there's a couple encounters that are going to happen in locations that you guys just aren't in at the time.
Okay.
They are story important encounters. You'll know the outcome of them either way after the fact.
Right.
You'll find out as they're happening. I have them written out narratively. Do you guys want the write-ups so you can read through what happened?
Oh yeah. Are these supposed to be like taking place at the same time, or?
Yeah, they'll come up like either as they're happening or right after. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Do I have everything up now? Yes, I do, it looks like. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Cell blew up the Earth again, and also Lloyd frickin' died.
He did.
With Bryn's passive perception, would she have noticed Lloyd move in another direction? Which is 19.
Like as he was
as he broke from the pack, but she was still running with Dowroc. Would she have noticed that Lloyd moved away, broke off?
I think at the very least she would have noticed right after the fact that he was gone, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you need her to notice him for like story purposes, or are you trying to do something with it, or
just wondering specifically if Bryn would know that?
I would probably say that she would have noticed it, because Dowroc, I role-played it as Dowroc being the first one to kind of notice it.
Okay.
Because him and Lloyd, in my head, at least, as we're all running out, him and Lloyd are kind of in the back, and Lloyd kind of dashes away, and then Dowroc notices it, and she, I would say, noticed maybe Dowroc, then noticed what Lloyd was doing, kind of like that train of... I mean, that's how I would say, probably. So.
So we're in front of the academy, he said?
I mean, we're in Magic... Wizard Town?
Yeah.
Magic Town? What's it called? Is it Wizard Town?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forget if it was Wizard or Magic.
It's real subtle.
Trevor's just like, name whatever you guys want, and just walked away, probably. It's like, Trevor, please dispose, tell us the title of this town we think. Wizard Town. Because I'm a wizard.
It didn't actually have an Wizard Town. Ooh.
Looks down at his own clothes. Wizard. Looks at the town.
Wizard.
Town. Wizard Town.
And I live here in a town.
Like, I think he just made that up. Perception check. Or insight, I guess.
You show up there right in front of the tower. You're kind of half listening as Trevor says that he has already taken the opportunity to contact your airship. It will be at Dragon Watch in like the morning 2 days from now. So you have like a day to wait here, or you can head that direction if you want. He recommends though that you stay here. You have plenty of time.
Because right now we have 8 days, I think. Or is it 7?
Yeah.
Sorry, 7 days,
yeah.
I think, left. Okay.
Yeah, it's like you just watched a creepy videotape.
Yeah. 7 days.
And he says he recommends you stay here. The thing that kind of pulls you guys into what he's saying is that he knows that what happened to Lloyd. He apologizes for what happened, and he says I am aware that you will need some time to recover from what you've been through. And there's hardly any place better than this. Those who wish to find a quiet place to reflect, you can do so just beyond the walls. If burying your mind in a book would help, we have a vast library. And those who wish to work through their emotions in a more active way, we are constantly sending out patrols to deal with monsters in the area. You could go on one of those if you wish.
Oh.
So, but for now, it is late enough that you should rest. I'll have one of my attendants see you to a room here in the tower.
Thank you, Trevor.
Bryn is definitely crying.
It's weird because now when I say things, I don't have to specify who's talking.
God.
Before, because I was getting ready to say what Zack says, and I'm like, well, I guess he doesn't have to. I don't have to say that anymore because Lloyd's not here. Yeah, so I'll thank Trevor, and yeah, I just kind of look back at the party right now and just kind of see how everyone's reacting. And I mean, obviously, we're all just still the crap kicked out of us because we haven't gotten a rest technically yet from what happened. So we're all pretty banged up and bruised, physically and emotionally, obviously.
Yeah.
Dowroc is comforting Bryn. His hand that isn't around her is just clenched in a fist, and not that any one of you would notice because of his beard, but his lip is quivering, but he's trying to hold it in for Bryn. He's probably gonna look at the team and say, I think we're gonna head in for the night.
No, I think that's for the best. I think we all, need rest more than anything right now, and we can try to make sense of something tomorrow morning. I feel like, this place out of everywhere is going to be the safest to try to recoup ourselves. I'll ask Dowroc for the bag of holding.
Wordless, he gives it to you.
Huh?
He wordlessly just gives it to you.
He'll kind of go around in it. Well, actually, what all is in the bag of holding? Is there other stuff besides the staff? Or the staffs?
I think there's the fifth elements in there.
Okay. Well, for now, just because of what's kind of going on, Zack should hand to Trevor and just say the staffs that we collected are in here. If you can help make sure that they're safe for now. We have some of our other things in there, so once you're done, if we could get it back in the morning, that'd be appreciated.
He said, I may need more than just the one morning. Finding a place to secure such dangerous artifacts could take time, but I will return it to you when I'm done.
Well, thank you.
Then he says, "Oh, again, I do ask that you remain in town while you recover. I believe I'm going to want to speak to you sometime soon."
All of us, or you mean all of us?
Yes, I do. Your quest is not yet complete, I think. And once I know more, I may be able to help set you on your next path. And kind of walks away. Kind of like skips off. Megan is going to go get a drink. She has there's sort of a ritual that she would do with the other soldiers at her post when somebody would die in the field, like a toast. So she's gonna go get a drink and do that for Lloyd, and then she's gonna drink enough that she can pass out.
The town, if I remember right, is surrounded by a wall, right? Like a.
Yep, there's a wall. And then there's
Now, is the wall like something that you can walk on top of, or is it more just a?
Yeah, there's like a.
Like a patrol unit or something like that on top of the wall. Okay. Yeah, that's where Zach's going to just kind of go up to one of those spots and just kind of, look out into the night and then not really do anything else. Just kind of be quiet about it. You can notice that he's not being as talkative as he usually is when it comes to these type of scenarios. So he just, there it is. Yeah, he's just going to go to kind of one of the walls and just kind of glance up at the night.
Val is going to go to the library and read for a while.
Dowroc will probably lead Bryn to her academy room and just pretty much just stay with her for that time until she cries herself to sleep, pretty much. And then he was going to go to the bathing area, and he was going to have himself a cry, thinking back on how someone he cared about was lost to him without him able to be doing something to stop it again. Thinking that if it was pretty much that, then he was going to go to the old church, not the crappy snooty church without the goddess, the Raven Queen. And he was going to go and pray to her about Lloyd and what his, just asking for any kind of guidance and what steps he needs to take next. He's lost so much. The trials were all about being true to myself, but how can I be true to myself when if I go any further, I'm afraid I'll lose myself.
I don't think any immediate answers come to him.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna sit there and
trying to recall from memory, what's the distance between Wizard Town and Dragon Watch? I mean, it's in kind of Dragon Watch, but like, where is the airship meeting us? Is it here, or is it?
It'll be docked there. It can't fly into Dragon territory. They wouldn't let it.
Okay.
So it'll be waiting there. If you guys move like as fast as possible, you can get there in less than a day.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to make sure. So he said it would get there between 1 to 2 days.
Yeah.
And we have 7 days, and it'll take us about a day to travel to it.
Yeah, if you really...
Is the 1 to 2 days counting, like, as in, if today is day, like, is he meaning tomorrow and the next day? So basically tomorrow we kind of have, I don't want to say like a free day, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And then you can travel the next day.
Yeah. Or, I mean, if you guys want to skip the free day, you can too, but like Trevor may not have actually secured the items by then. I don't know if you guys want to leave before you're sure he's done that.
No, out of all the stuff that the party's kind of been through and what it's kind of lost in the getting of these, I mean, obviously we trust Trevor, but I don't think Zack would go anywhere, at least until there's more secured. So I think the plan for him, at least, is that he's going to try to say, everyone take tomorrow to kind of recover, find grieve with what however long you need, and then we'll set out the next day to go to Dragonwatch to do the airship. But obviously, anybody is welcome to not feel that way if they would like to try to immediately go.
Yeah, Megan wants to kill some monsters, so she's gonna see if she can get onto one of those patrols tomorrow. It's either that or cut down one of these houses, and she doesn't think they'd appreciate that very much.
Yeah, well, I assume Val's going to be in the library the whole time.
Yeah, you don't see her there all the time. She seems like she's wandering the town a little bit too, but she's kind of signaling that she wants to be alone for a little while,
Yeah.
Dowroc will probably be with Bryn, just walking around the town. Probably.
I think Zack will accompany Megan just because it's being like Megan. An easy way for people like them to get their emotions out is to fight something. So that might be the easiest. But you can, again, though, you can kind of tell he doesn't really seem to have a lot of emotion going on with him right now. But yeah, he'll probably go along with one of the hunts as well.
Yeah, we can play it out or we can not. It's just going to be like a couple of dinosaurs or something.
It's up to you. It doesn't matter if you just want to role play it or not. If you just want to say it happened or not.
Well, you guys, any one of you guys is strong enough to 3-shot a T-Rex at this point. So
Jeez.
let's just say.
Yeah, we can just say it was roleplayed then.
All right, so you head out. A T-Rex followed a couple of less dangerous dinosaurs into the area and started causing trouble for a town across the river and down a ways. You guys show up and basically just tear it apart. There were some other people with you. They didn't have to do anything. You get beat up a little. By the time you get back later in the day, you do kind of have to recover a bit, but it was a fairly good exercise either way, You cross the bridge a couple more times doing that. When each time you do, you still get that sense that because the bridge is alive now.
Yeah.
You get the sense that it's kind of like welcoming you, pass in through the gate on the inner side of the bridge, and especially now that you guys are more powerful, coming in and out of town through the main entry to the town. You can sense how potent the magical defenses are around this place. You figure there's probably something built right into the wall. You get the feeling that if you weren't being welcomed in, it just wouldn't be possible to enter here.
Well, it's at least a little bit of an ease off the mind, knowing that. This is obviously a very hard place to get in. So. Sadly, a lot of the other places that we went were also very hard to get in, and people found a way. But at least with Trevor physically here, I would assume we'd be able to sense kind of that Trevor's stronger than any of the other people that we went across.
Trevor feels like he has a different level of strength every time you talk to him, but yeah?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
The weakest Trevor you've ever talked to, you feel like could still kind of give the entire group kind of a really good workout.
Yeah.
That said,
Dowroc was wanting to go to a potion shop.
Okay. Anything you're looking for in particular?
I'll leave it up to the table. I don't have any specific things. I was just curious on what was there. Every time the table is rolled, it seems to give us something that we've actually needed in the past. So,
yeah.
Like the potion of light.
This place will probably have some pretty good stuff.
Yeah. there's a place to get it.
You find a potion of maximum power.
Oh, 3 skins. Oh my. Oh, poor Lloyd.
What, fireball?
Yeah. It's like, no.
Let's instead be at the highest number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good fireball one.
And then you also find a potion of possibility.
Oh, that's the reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a potion of giant strength.
Oh, boy.
The storm giant variety.
Storm giant. Storm giant. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
29. For 1 hour. Jeez, Pete. Megan!
I think if Dowroc comes back and points it out to Megan, she would say she is already pretty strong. She'd rather somebody who isn't keep it on hand if we decide to buy it. Just in case. Val already still has the potion of invulnerability, which isn't like some auto win button, but like it's something.
Yeah.
Bryn just goes Alfred, and then Justice too. Just kicks somebody so hard her shoe breaks. All right. Dowroc will ask the prices.
I mean, they'd be a lot, I guess. Hold on.
I mean, we still have a... Dowroc has not spent a single cent from his other stuff, but I don't know how expensive a legendary potion is, so it's going to be more than what he has, probably.
Well, consumables are at least a little, like half, I think, of like if it's a permanent thing.
Let me ask Reddit real quick.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, new inspiration, by the way. Well, I mean, if inspiration can be used to reroll damage dies now too.
Ooh.
So if you do like some big thing and you have inspiration, you can get rid of it to reroll basically the damage dice.
Oh.
That was one of the things people were saying that was pretty cool, because a lot of people seem to be just hating on the new stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, I think it all looks pretty cool. I like the new stuff, or at least what we've seen. I like to see the rest of it.
I'm really mad about Ranger.
Wait, what'd they do with Ranger?
Instead of like making all of their like flavor abilities and stuff useful, they just removed them all. Said you can do that with spells anyway, and then made Hunter's Mark the main feature of the class.
Oh, I did hear about Hunter's Mark being like its primary.
It doesn't get any buffs. It doesn't like give you anything extra if you have it active. There's just some abilities that make it slightly more convenient to use it now.
It's terrible.
It's absolutely terrible. It's the word. I thought people were going to come out of this saying that Paladin was the new Ranger, but no, they decided that Ranger was going to be the new Ranger.
Ranger is still the Ranger.
It makes me so mad.
Yeah.
So I am going to say everybody here is pretty up on the fact that you guys are trying to save the world.
Oh boy.
So they'll give you a bit of a discount. Ooh, what's this? This might be better.
Bryn is with Dowroc.
Hold on, this might be better. Okay, here we go. They will give you the legendary one for 500.
What? Even?
The
500 gold, 500 platinum.
500 gold. 500 gold.
Oh.
The the potion of possibility. You can have that for 350.
The shopkeeper is just Trevor and a mustache.
The other one for 300. No, he has mutton chops too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, Dowroc by himself. What's the maximum power?
That one was 300.
Okay. So Dowroc will subtract 500, 300, and...
My Dragon Ball Z shirt has a hole in it, which is disappointing because it's not been completely ripped off, which means I don't get the power bonus.
And how much was the possibility?
350.
Right. Yeah, Dowroc will take the lot.
All right.
The giant strength, add to equipment.
I'm going to save this because this is actually really useful.
Possibility, potion of possibility, and potion of... Let's see. Who wants what?
I'll let you guys figure that out.
I mean, it's kind of whatever. Strength-wise, really, the only person that really utilizes strength is Megan.
Yeah.
But, so, I don't know about the maximum damage die, because it's whoever would have the spell that does the most. Actually, is it one time, or is it...
The next...
Because I think it's like, what, for a minute, the spell that you do, a fourth or lower, instead of rolling dice to determine the damage dealt. So I don't know who has the most damage dealing 4 or lower spell.
Lay down, buddy.
Probably Dowroc's the only one with, unless you guys have third level, unless Zack has third level spells.
I have third level spells, and technically, funny enough now, that could work with Divine Smite.
That's true.
It's a spell. So I could cast a third level Divine Smite if I crit, and it would deal, what? So 2, 3, 4, 8d8 max, so 64 radiant damage. Of course, you'd have to like that. I mean, that's a guessing one, so that's really the only thing. I mean, I have a couple other that deal damage, but none of them are probably worth enough to use the potion on. So if you have like that arcane bomb or something, that might work better. What was possibility?
Possibility is kind of like a luck or inspiration.
2 fragments of possibility. Each fragment lasts 8 hours or until used. When you take attack roll, ability, or saving, fragment, roll an additional and choose which one of the 20s. Made against you, you can roll a d20. Oh, that's a pretty fun one. I mean, Dowroc, it's really up to you. You're the one who bought them all. So.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Dowroc could make use of literally any of them because he's got all the weapon arms too.
I mean, because if you drank the potion and went up to 29 strength, you could just use your strength for your fist at that point.
Yeah.
Because you can choose to use your intelligence, right?
You can, yes. What would Megan or Zack want the potion of possibility? Because Dowroc has luck, and he doesn't need it.
I mean, he does have lucky. I mean, I would take it, but
I don't want to give Megan any of these unless you guys don't want them.
Because she's like a half player character.
Yeah.
Dowroc has Flash of Genius for ability checks, and Bryn now has homing knife for any kind of missed attacks. Yeah. So,
I mean, I guess Zack would take that one then.
Okay.
Unless you're going to use it.
I don't know.
You're the potion of possibility.
Who knows? Maybe Warmead will need some 29 strength smackdown.
I mean, I wouldn't preclude it as a possibility.
I have a potion for possibilities. All right.
Let's see. I'll keep the potion maximum power.
How much was the potion of possibility? Was that 3 or was that 350?
Don't ask me about things that happened less than 5 minutes
All right.
ago.
Zach will give Dowroc 300 gold.
Yes, 350.
There's 350 gold then.
I'm trying to spend my money here, Zach. What are you doing?
I have 5,300 gold. We're rich. I can give up a little. So.
All right. How to spend 8,000 gold?
Oh, you have a lot more than.
Yeah,
Zach
Bryn.
has, 49 now.
Bryn has also received 400 platinum, I assume, from the airplane. So,
Lloyd's platinum burned up with him.
jeez, this burned so hot it melted the platinum.
I mean, technically, he burned to ash. I mean, the stuff he's wearing, I guess. I would assume everything he wore except his sword, he probably dropped. Maybe the sending stone hit the floor too before it burst into flames. So, most of what he was wearing.
Something that he was carrying survived.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. So I'm trying to think of armor that's better. There's not very many. Let me see. See if Bryn can get better armor.
What does she have?
She has mithril plate, and she can wear it because of her armor. It doesn't any heavy armor she's now proficient in, so because it just molds to her body pretty much.
Yeah, she's like, it's like an Iron Man kind of situation. The armor kind of holds itself up at this point.
Yeah, because I doubt there's probably anything really magical item-ness here to buy. I would assume, right?
I mean, sure, none of it's as good as what you already got.
Yeah, I mean that's what I figured.
If you want a +3 sword to replace yours, I'm sure you can find one or something. You know.
Kate Superb.
Yes, I do. I'm actually really prepared today. I can't believe it. Yeah,
I'm just looking at armor for it. Yeah, I'm looking for armor for right now. So whatever you guys want to, if you had any more things planned.
I don't know. I think at this point, Megan's not really saying much to anybody. Like, she and Lloyd weren't the closest ever, but she had really come to respect the guy. So she's still trying to work through some stuff. She's also kind of pissed that well, you guys have driven the inner circle members off multiple times now. It feels like you're always running from them at the same time, and she still hasn't found Johan. You guys still don't 100% know what's going to happen next. What Blackheart's trying to do.
Yep.
If there's a way for him to do it without the staffs, you don't know that either.
Right. Could have been all the build-up was for, I don't want to say nothing, but I mean, it could have just been, well, the staffs were just extra.
Yeah. I mean, her mind's racing. She's trying right now to consider the possibilities the way that Johan would if he were here. And it's really frustrating her. So she's going to go find a spot, either in the western side of the city where there's not much stuff, or right outside the wall or something, where she can just kind of swing her sword around a little bit. She thinks better when her muscles are hurting.
Zack's just kind of getting things together and prepping for tomorrow's. Again, you can kind of see that he's not really showing much, because in his head it's basically well, yes, it is a sad event, obviously. We need to be able to move on because we haven't finished, the fight yet. And so, in his mind, it's kind of there'll be plenty enough time to grieve following, hopefully the defeat of Blackheart. Or, again, kind of in the same thing of Megan. I mean, we haven't found Johan. We really haven't found any kind of hints to where he is still. So we don't know anything about it. We don't know about Blackheart's plans, really. Who knows what happened to the town we just left, because it was being overrun by, undead armies. And I believe we saw, Gavril Warmead and Thorin there, right? I think we saw them there, didn't we?
I know there's an army. I don't know if they're... Who were the main three fighting?
Orien, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I thought they were there, but maybe I was mistaken.
What, when you guys left? Yeah, they were there.
Yeah,
they were fighting the three protectors.
Yeah, see, it's like, you know, in his head, he's like, I don't know what happened there. I don't really like the idea of running from something. I mean, I know we really couldn't have helped, but who knows? Who knows what happened to all the people of the village? Hopefully the protectors were enough to block them or at least get the town to safety. So he's just kind of, in his own thoughts, kind of getting supplies together and just kind of prepping for the trip out in the morning.
How do you feel about armor of poison resistance?
I mean, useful for dealing with poisons, I guess.
Well, I was just random break.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure you could find some if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
It has both advantage and disadvantage.
So it cancels out.
Do I need to tune to that?
What?
Do I need to tune to that?
Yeah, I think that's an attunement armor.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the fun of armor is sometimes, yeah, it takes up an attunement to get the effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Run stealth to AD.
What's she attuned to right now?
Cloak of Elvenkind, the boomerang shield, and the armor poison resistance now. She got rid of the pearl power on the team.
I mean, she can... If she's not going to throw the boomerang shield, she doesn't have to attune to it to get the AC boost.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
It's
that.
just it's just like a normal shield. So I mean, she doesn't have to attune to it.
Yeah, if it like it's if it said something like in the description, this gives you like a plus whatever. Like she would have to attune to get that, but she would still get the base +2 for holding a shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be using this page a lot. I think I found this thing. It's something somebody put together. It's a Google Doc, sane magical prices. It's like a little properly written up book thingy. It's really good.
Just say how much plate armor. Oh no, that probably does make a difference.
There's a
Control.
lot. Problem is, there's like a million items in this game.
Yeah.
What's the rarity on that?
Just rare.
Okay.
I tried to.
It'd probably be pretty expensive. So I don't know. They'll give it to you for like 3,000.
Okay. Well, Bryn's actually spending her money now, at least.
Okay. Don't want to give any more money to the church by accident, so you're just getting rid of all of it.
Well,
The evil church, that is.
yeah, the evil church. Yep. Let's go with. So Bryn's stealth check is now AD, advantage disadvantage, on her skill checks.
That's
So it's straight roll now.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
She's like the stealthiest Iron Man-like character.
with like
She's in this big suit of armor, but she's very quiet about it.
like she's so bad at stealth that it makes up for how good she is at stealth. Like I don't know how you rationalize that, honestly. I don't know. Just you're putting all your skill towards making sure the armor doesn't make extra noise. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Should buy potions. Just checking some stuff.
Yeah, Zack has nothing else he has planned for the rest of the time that he's in the town, so he's fine to rest till the morning. Until something else happens.
Practically speaking, Megan is going to work on, while she's fighting normally, being able to kind of, you know how I would describe doing this, like, like shoulder into her shield and use it to push people and stuff. Kind of working out additional ways to make use of it during battle. So she's respecing into Shield Master. Her fighting style has changed a little bit too.
Into what master?
Shield Master.
Oh, gotcha. Oh.
I'm working on ways to keep her theme of being like offensive and defensive at the same time, while also shaking up other stuff. So she at least got something out of taking her time swinging her weapon around. She actually has like probably too many reactions at this point though, so I need to like maybe do something about that. Like what character has too many reactions?
Someone.
Well, reactions for different things, right?
Yeah, it's true. Well, she's got I mean, she's got kind of an evasion style thing. She's got her wings for extra AC, and she's got the Spirit Shield ability, which lets her reduce damage when other people within her within like 30 feet of her take damage. I mean, that is all for different stuff. That's true.
Dowroc has 4 spells at first level that are all reaction.
Shield and absorb elements is what I can think of. Oh, Silvery Bards.
Yeah.
Silvery Bard doesn't count because it doesn't use a spell slot, I guess. So it's shield, absorb elements, and I added that custom distance shield.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh,
Which is a cool ability because like I don't know if you can put a barrier around yourself, you should be able to put it around other things too. Alright, but otherwise Megan doesn't have anything else to do today. She kind of hobbles back. She's worn out, but she's, feeling better, feeling motivated. Makes a little bit of small talk with you guys when she bumps back into you.
Let's see. Dowroc definitely tells her about the potion of giant strength and offers it to her.
And, I mean, she'll say what I said she would, that she'd rather somebody who can't already do that kind of stuff make use of it.
I can't think of anything else.
Alright, bedtime then?
Yep.
Alright. So you guys return to the rooms that were prepared for you and sleep again. Only to be for specifically Megan, Zack, and Dowroc first to be awoken by knocking at their doors.
Knocking at our chamber doors.
And
Dowroc gets his gun.
I think Megan will also kind of prepare a weapon. And one of the benefits of having the offhand weapon now is it's not as threatening to draw a smaller sword, so she'll do that. And
Zack's not gonna arm up or anything. He's just gonna kind of. Are we all in separate rooms?
Yeah.
Or is it like a large?
Arming up for him is just like thinking, so like he doesn't really need to.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So you guys, as you guys make your way to the door, you find someone has knocked to get your attention because they've left a summons in each of your doors to come to Trevor's laboratory on the top floor. And as you make your way out, you three bump into each other. You figure the others probably got him too, but they haven't caught up with you yet. And you kind of head your way up. And when you come into the laboratory, it's the same one that you saw before, with like the magical crap strewn about, with like ongoing experiments half finished everywhere, and like big open windows overlooking the town. Trevor is standing there, looking in the direction of the gate, with his hands behind his back. And when he hears you enter, Klaus, stop doing that. Stop. Stop, or I'm going to throw a pen at you. When he hears you guys enter, he
That's Trevor's and Mysticis names, Clowns.
he turns and he says, "I need you to listen to me very carefully. The rest of your party is already on their way here. I have observed an army of incomprehensible size advancing on this town. A combination of cloaked figures and ranks of various undead. And what's worse, something has happened to my magical defenses. They are weakened. This army will be able to enter. And I fear," and he looks up, and you see in the sky above the tower meteorites forming in midair.
Jesus
I fear that they herald an even greater danger. He gestures to a table, and you see the bag of holding sitting there. He says, "Fortunately, I have not interred your spoils yet. I need you to do exactly as I say. I see only one way that we all survive this, and that is if you are put into the right place to make a certain sequence of choices that I have foreseen. But for you to even reach that point, you must take that bag and those staffs, and you must leave this town now. Don't stop. Don't talk to anyone. Don't even take the time to repeat my words to your companions once you meet up with them until you have reached safety. You are going to see things that you will want to interfere in, but I promise you, you and everyone here will be safer if you just go now." And he kind of flicks his wrist, and the bag flies into Dowroc's hand. He says, "One of my attendants will be waiting at the base of the tower to show you to a tunnel network that will bring you around the inner edge of the wall and out near the main gate where you can slip outside. Go now."
Where will you have us go once we leave?
Where should we?
Cross the river and run south toward Dragonwatch.
You can see Zack kind of taking like a second, and then you see him turn around to the door, and he'll say, "Let's go." Trying to signal to Megan and Dowroc.
Megan's right with you. She even goes so far. I mean, if he doesn't want her to fight, she puts her sword away, but she will get out her shield and kind of take point and run ahead of you guys.
Dowroc will follow. Dowroc will put Bryn on top of Igo.
Bryn is not there yet. You bump into her in the hallway, though.
Yeah, once we leave the room, that's when we'll probably bump into everybody else.
Yeah, Val and Bryn are kind of you kind of bump into them at the same time as they kind of turn a corner.
Yeah, I would say we gotta go. He tells Bryn that I wish I would be able to talk to you about this first, but I don't think this place is safe anymore for us to have that conversation.
Right,
so for our safety and for your safety, we have to go.
So you go, and you don't realize it first, but it's almost like the tower is making way for you to get down and out of it. Like it's rearranging itself so that you can get where you need to go. Which, not entirely inconceivable considering that Trevor built this thing to be a pillar, and the inverted tower could do that. Once you leave, one of the attendants, the same young lady that led you to your rooms a couple nights ago, is motioning for you to follow, and you see the gate. Like you can see from here that the gate on the other side of on the inside of the bridge has been blasted in. People are running all over the place, and there are just hordes and hordes of cultists and various kinds of zombies. There's some dragonborns, there's some kobolds, there's some goblins. There's even like a corpse of a small dragon shambling their way in, with cultists kind of standing inside their ranks where it's safer, either casting spells or waiting until there's an opportunity to run in and join the fight without incurring too much risk, using the undead as a shield. And the regular town guards are showing signs of being overwhelmed, until you feel magic kind of rolling down from the top of the tower, and glancing up, you see Trevor standing there on sort of a balcony at the very top with a magic staff raised above his head. He's dressed a little differently than you've seen him before.
War Trevor.
And he is carrying a magical crystal sword, wearing a wizard's hat, and he's carrying a staff that looks like two rods braided together. And when he waves that staff,
it's just adult Harry Potter.
Kind of. Except he actually bothered to learn something other than Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
As he waves his staff, summoning circles appear at different areas where the ranks of his forces are beginning to weaken, and the leaders of the 9 floors appear and begin joining in the fight. And the last thing you see before you are ushered into kind of like a tunnel stairway down into an underground network within the city is the meteors that have been forming above the city in the sky start to fall, and a glassy barrier appears to meet them, but it's already starting to crack. And I am going to put one of those narrative sections in here, if I can find where I put it. Maybe I'm not. Hold on a second. Can I not let me do that?
Jeremy, you're gonna have to roll really high on the counter spell.
It's not me, remember, it's them.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, you can hope that Blackheart can't just push right through your counterspell. That's a thing you can, like, pray really, really hard for. He might actually listen.
Despite Trevor's words, you can't help but look back as the meteors fall. Even through the magical defenses, even from here, you can feel the heat preceding them as they crash into the invisible dome of force, riddling it with cracks. You ducked into the sheltered tunnel to which you were directed just as the weakened barrier shatters. You see flashes of the rest in your mind as you run, as if someone wants you to know just how hopeless this situation always was. Standing atop his tower, Trevor stands confident, sword in hand, its tip planted in the stonework floor. His staff glows as he casts magic down on the evading force of cultists and undead, turning 3 of them into toads that are trampled by the subsequent charge, with many others rising into the air where they are spun around and dropped, knocked unconscious by the fall. He watches as his own forces engage the enemy, already beginning to repel their line. Then he tips his large-brimmed, conical hat back as he turns to greet the 4 figures who have appeared suddenly to join him. "You brought 3 of them just for me," he remarks. "I'm flattered." "It seemed prudent," replies the central of the 4. "I know how clever your tricks can be, after all." It was a husky voice, dripping with confidence so great that one would assume that it couldn't possibly be deserved, but Blackheart wears that confidence well. "Then you know something of what's coming," Trevor says, and, with a slight bow, he waves his staff. The 4 react with Gavril Nightbringer, drawing and swinging his axe so fast that it doesn't seem to have moved. but he hits only an invisible glassy wall that has appeared between the wizard and his would-be assailant. The impact lights up the barrier, revealing it to completely surround the four, and the axe hit does no damage. Still running, Blackheart remarks, still hiding. He reaches out and touches the wall, and with a flash of sickly green light, it shatters. Not that you could kill him, he says to his companions. Remember, we need to take him alive. Without a moment's hesitation, Blackheart's 3 minions lurch forward. Wormeat is first, propelled on his strong goat-like legs, a blade in each hand. He dances around Trevor, slashing and thrusting in a furious flurry. But Trevor raises his sword and dances with him, weaving around his every strike. Then Gavril reaches him too, followed by the lumbering Thorian the Wanderer, who has grown to twice his size. All 3 strike in turn, but Trevor steps so that he is equally between them, and, with a gesture, summons a barrier that absorbs all 3 hits at once.
I'm going to go out on a ledge and say that Trevor is part Bladesinger due to the way that the phrasing of one of the things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He says slashing and thrusting in a furious flurry, but Trevor raises his sword and dances with him, weaving like he's a Bladesinger.
Turn him into toads. Johan would like that.
Yeah.
Then he counters. With a flash, he disappears, slashes appearing across the minions' chests, and suddenly Trevor is standing behind them, leaning casually on his sword like a cane. When Gavril, enraged, turns and swings his axe at Trevor's back, Trevor moves without looking, deflecting the weapon off of his own, stepping in close and striking him again with a glowing blade wrapped in thunder.
I like it. So what? I guess he used Steel Wind Strike and then he Booming Blade.
Yep.
It's fun trying to like guess what he's doing by the description.
Like how he waits instead of just turns his back on them. like a hero.
Smirking, Trevor gestures again, even as his other 2 opponents step back into the fray, all 3 pressing him hard but failing to score even a single hit. And, suddenly, the loose bricks from the wall and floor of the tower observatory pull themselves loose and throw themselves at the 3 minions, pummeling their backs. With one final gesture, a spinning of his index finger, Trevor conjures a ethereal cloth, which rises up from the minions' feet and wraps them up tight, holding them in place as the bricks lunge at them again and again. Then, suddenly, Trevor's playful expression hardens, and time itself stops. You stop with it too. You must, even if, after the fact, you wouldn't have known if not for the visions. But in the time that it does, Trevor casts one last spell. A spark appears in the air between the 3 battered minions, and it grows and grows until, when time resumes, it explodes, ripping half the tower's upper floor away. Heat and fire fill the entire area, and yet Trevor doesn't look away, waiting to see the state of his foes. Sure enough, when those remnants scatter, Gavril, Wormeat, and Thorian lie unconscious amongst the debris. With that, Trevor turns to face Blackheart himself. "What will you do now?" he asks. "After all, you know as well as I do that we cannot personally clash, at least not for long. We, technically, both draw our power from the same source." He looks from his staff of braided rods to Blackheart's staff of gold-streaked ivory. "Our objects of power might as well be one and the same. The battle between us, where our magic is allowed to intermingle, would throw this entire world out of balance, threatening to tear apart the very reality you seek to rule. Would that not be incentive enough for you to stand down?" Blackheart asks, in reply. When he doesn't see the resolve leave Trevor's eyes, he goes on, saying, "Well, you're right after all. I won't sacrifice my prize. But that doesn't mean I won't fight you. I cannot see this reality destroyed, but the way I intend to establish my rule will undo all but the most severe of damage. So, clashing with you is possible, so long as I don't draw things out too much." "Fool!" Trevor snaps. "You can't. You know as well as I do that you can't defeat me, not here, not atop my seat of power. What would fighting me actually accomplish?" "You mean accept for more of that?" Blackheart asks, and he gestures towards the town below, where Blackheart's forces continue to pour in quantities that you have never seen before, attacking without restraint, causing countless injuries, or worse, and untold additional damage. Reminded of the reality below, Blackheart's meaning becomes clear to Trevor. Blackheart just needs reality to persist, for his plan to go forward. But if everything existing within that reality dies first, that means nothing to him. The only way to ensure that those people keep living, even if just in whatever world Blackheart means to make, Trevor cannot battle Blackheart. The tyrant is holding the entire population of the world hostage. As that reality paints itself upon Trevor's face, his strength falters, and his sword and staff droop in defeat. Blackheart chuckles. I thought so. You're clever, but in this one way you are endlessly predictable, able to choose the many over the few 1,000 times, but unable to bet the lives of those many when you're left with no other choice. That's what makes you unworthy of your power. He reaches out, taking the staff from Trevor's hand before binding him in light emitted by his own, and then, with a gesture, Blackheart draws a circle in the sky. He smiles down on his army below at the damage they will continue to inflict even once he is gone, until their inevitable destruction. He lifts Trevor and his unconscious minions with a wave of his magic, leading them through the portal that he summoned, which closes at his back.
I hate it.
Oh, I just finished it, so whenever you're done.
I'm done.
Alright, so as you travel through the tunnel, you can tell it's kind of curved, that you're kind of following the path of the wall, like Trevor said. And you emerge kind of, if you look at the map and you look at like the lower side of the town, you emerge kind of behind the little church-looking building that's kind of closer to the gate.
Oh, okay.
And so you have like not an insignificant run to the gate, but you can see it. There's enemies between you and there, but they are all occupied with other things. What will you do?
So, are we trying to get across the bridge now?
Yes.
Or are we trying to go... Okay. So there's enemies on the bridge.
There might be. You don't know. You can't see the bridge from here.
Oh, okay. So we just see enemies that are preoccupied with fighting other people right now?
Yeah.
Do we notice, are the people that they're fighting just people that are in the town, or are they like people that can fight, if that makes sense?
They are fighting right now what looks like some guards and at least a couple of fairly competent wizards.
Would I be able to do like a check or just notice, do the guards, as we're kind of, running, do we notice, are they holding their own? Like, or do they look like they need help?
The guards are kind of managing to hold the line of enemies, while the magic users don't do that. While the magic users kind of finish them off.
Okay. How far are we away from anybody? Like, are we running toward them? Kinda.
You will.
They're trying to run back.
You'll kind of run behind that specific line of enemies to get to where you're going.
Zack will just gesture that basically we need to keep moving. I'll say as much as we want to stop, we need to get out as fast as possible. Trevor told us specifically, so he'll just try to keep everyone moving.
All right, you kind of come around the building right there by the gate, like a zombie goblin kind of jumps out at you, but Megan kind of shoves it off.
Okay.
And now you can see the bridge from here. The way to the bridge and the bridge itself seems clear. It does look like there are other enemies kind of like amassing and making their way toward the bridge, but if you run, you might be able to get across before they get there.
Like they're on the same side as we are?
They're on the opposite side. They're across the river.
Okay, so they're trying to make it to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. What, we're trying to get to Dragon Watch. I guess quick thought, how far, does this river, this is where the shenanigans might start. Does this river lead to Dragon Watch by chance?
That's a really good question.
Like, how far does this river go? Or is this more like just one that kind of surrounds the town?
That is not the map I need. Where's the map on there? Hold on. I need to double check that. It does flow down to Dragon Watch. There are other potential obstacles in the way, though. You could at least take it part of the way down.
And
then disembark once you're out of view of the town and the enemies.
So Zack is going to, as we're running, he's going to indicate to go toward the water. Or do we see anybody in the way while we're going to the water, or are they really just on the other side of the bridge and then right behind us, kind of fighting? Like, is anybody coming by sea that we can see?
No, it doesn't look like they really prepared for that kind of thing.
All right, so yeah, so well, go ahead.
Like there's, I would imagine there's probably one or two guys in the way, but you can push past them.
Okay, so as we push past them, as we're running, Zack's going to cast water breathing on the party, and then we're going to go into the water.
Okay.
Dowroc doesn't.
Well, yeah, I know, but anybody that can't breathe underwater, it'll affect. He can do up to 10 people. And his aura from Oath of the Open Sea, anybody within 10 feet of him takes no penalties to moving in water. So
okay, cool.
We can all move normally. So my intention is we're going to run into the water, kind of go underneath it, and hopefully with the weight of all of our stuff, we kind of are at the bottom of the water, and we just kind of sneak out that way as we head toward Dragon Watch to try to avoid everybody.
All right, as you get into the water, as you're kind of like, because the river is not like incredibly deep, so you're kind of half treading, half swimming. You begin to hear objects hitting the water. Some of the enemies have lined up along the bridge and have started shooting projectiles down at you. But
does the bridge come alive?
When you go to look back, the bridge comes to life, flips them into the water, and then just kind of stomps on them until they're dead. Yeah. And then it completely removes itself from the water, flips onto the land on the opposite side of the river, and starts fighting the enemies over there to keep them from crossing into town.
Does it look like a bridge, or does it like transform into something?
It still looks like a bridge, but at this point it's bent itself, so you can tell that the bridge is actually segments of a rocky carapace. It looks like a big centipede.
Oh, cool. Okay.
There's one more magic item that I remember that I really wanted for Bryn before we leave. It's the wand.
We don't really have time.
Reverse back in time. They're in a shopping.
Okay, I mean,
activate the Omega 13.
Yeah. The wand of binding.
What is it?
The wand of binding.
What is that? You get to like bind somebody that
you can
cast them?
Like you can cast hold monster or hold person.
Yeah, that's fine. You can find it for like 400.
Back to the dramatic escape.
I just want to
all right.
And you are able to make it a decent way down the river now, before it kind of gets shallow enough that you might as well just return to shore anyway.
Okay.
Because like you're at the point where like if you really listen, you can still kind of hear the fighting. But you are at least seemingly safe. I'm going to give you a map real quick.
Okay.
You kind of shaking the water off. You kind of make your way up shore a little bit until you come to this spot.
Ooh.
And like kind of the lower level there's like that like sandy patch. You kind of make your way there and take a second to catch your breath.
Dark. I hate feeling like this.
I'll be back in just a second. Hold on. My dog's being a butthead.
Feeling like what?
He doesn't like feeling like this. Like the memories of the 48 hours beforehand is still fresh.
Yeah.
Where we had to rush away and then without helping anybody.
Yeah. It is not a feeling that probably anybody in the party really likes, but it's one of those, you know, unfortunate things that has to happen. I mean, Trevor seemed to do well enough that against, I mean, he at least took down the 3 amigos first. I mean, he did, you know, just vanished away, but he got
those 3? Was it just those 3 there?
No, it was the army of evil.
Was there trees?
You said trees?
Yeah, were there...
I didn't remember reading anything about trees.
Was the guy was the man that was there though?
Oh, no, I did not remember hearing it, because they specifically said that there were 4 people, but the 4th one, I think, was just Blackheart, so I don't think Man in the Woods was there.
That's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, 'cause we haven't seen him in a while now, because I think the last time we saw him was when we fought him in the forest?
Yeah, but...
Yep. The last time we saw him? I think that's... Oh, I guess technically, what's his face? I think that's everybody. Oh, I didn't start the session. There you go.
Oh.
On that note, I'll be back in a moment too.
Alright, so we're all around the thing. Okay, cool. Like we're missing somebody, but I mean we are technically.
I'm back.
Okay.
Alright. So as you guys kind of come to rest here, kind of shaking the water off, moving a little sluggish because you're all waterlogged, you know. You take a second. Val is pretty shaken up, you can tell. Because, like, I mean, this is the closest you guys have ever come to being, like, overrun by these people. And, like, whatever bullshit was projecting that fight into your guys' heads, she saw it too. And she says, what are we supposed to do now? This could be too big for us. She says that Trevor, he was supposed to sort of take care of the rest of this for us, wasn't he? And keep in mind, she doesn't even know yet that he gave you the bag back with the staff still in it.
Zack will look at her and he'll say, I don't really know what the next step for sure is yet, but Trevor saw it in us that he entrusted us with the staffs again, as he kind of just points over to Dowroc in his bag. He told us to get out of there because he knew, I think ahead of it, that he wasn't going to be able to defend it, or something was going to happen where he would be put in a position where he couldn't win. I mean, really the only other thing I could think of, did he didn't say why to go to Dragonwatch, right?
No, I mean you can assume it's to meet up with the airship, but
yeah, the only really path forward that we have is to go to Dragonwatch, like he said, get to the airship, and try to make our way to maybe trying to find out where he's located, like maybe where their base is. If their army is out attacking others, we might be able to attack him.
Dowroc, roll insight for me, please.
Let's see here.
Okay, well, you roll it once as Zack starts saying that. Roll it again as he finishes saying that.
I didn't see what he rolled. What was it bad? It didn't load for some reason. It didn't show me the dice roll.
Okay, how do I want to spin this? How do I want to spin this then?
Wow, Dowroc.
Dowroc, you have
You picked the wrong person for insight.
I don't know, Arcana then or something. I don't know. Pick
until you get a high number.
pick something related to like magic or knowledge that you're good at and roll it. I don't care. One of them. Pick one.
Just a flat intelligence check.
There we go. 24.
There you go. Dowroc recalls something that Valene said recently on the airship when you were on your way to water town, I guess. It would have had to have been. You,
Who said this to him?
Val. It was something
Oh.
she just kind of said generally. Something about how she thinks that the only thing Blackheart could be trying to do through all of this is literally remake the world. And Dowroc, you've kind of been thinking about that, kind of letting that simmer on the back burner since then. And you figure if he plans to do that, it would take an immense amount of power. And it would also be a lot easier if he tried to alter reality on that scale somewhere where reality is already kind of weakened. And you can think of two places where that would be. And that's where the elven pillar was broken and where the old human pillar was broken. And he only has the staff for one of those. It's the one he carries.
No.
And so you figure if his base is going to be anywhere, it would be at the old King's Keep, now the Black Keep in the Blackwood, which gives your party a destination. But as you're kind of reasoning through that, Val gets kind of suspicious. She says, but why would that wizard send us there, right to him, after he gave us back those staffs? Are you sure he really left them in there? He didn't just tell you that for some reason? She says, have you checked? She says I can. She kind of walks over. She says, I can, like, telekinetically look in there and see if they're there. Feel around for them.
Well, we can check.
All right. She'll kind of take the bag from you and reach in there with her mind, with her brain powers. You can see her kind of mouthing as she counts each one of them.
Are we questioning why we aren't just going to dump the bag and look at it that way?
Because
Are you? I don't know. And she says,
yeah.
they are in there. And there's like this look of relief on her face. And she says, good. That will save us some time. And she disappears.
with the bag.
With the bag. Reappearing up here on this ledge.
Well, I'm not on the map yet. Okay.
As the trees surrounding you come to life.
Val, I know we're all stressed out here, Val. This is not the way we should do this.
I mean, with the trees coming to life, do we have a minute to say anything, or is it just start like a combat?
They're kind of surrounding you.
Oh, okay.
And she kind of turns to look down at you guys again, and her entire disposition has changed. She's carrying herself differently, and the feel of her magic is different too. Like, and the look on her face is like somebody who's been holding their breath for a long time finally gets to stop. And then at her side, kind of out from like where it's too far back for you to see him, steps the man of the woods, who she kind of gives a look to, and then she starts walking away.
What's the distance between? Is the man in the wood look like he's moving?
He's just kind of standing there for right now.
Well,
Is this a? So, hold on, where's the pointer? So this is a like ledge, right?
Yeah.
How far up is the ledge?
About 20 feet.
Okay. Are we able to do anything prior to anything happening? Like, are we allowed to like move in a direction toward her?
Sure.
Or, okay. I mean, Zack's gonna kind of call out, and he'll just kind of start moving expeditiously this way, and then I guess you stop me whenever it stops, I guess. So he'll go here. Is she still like turning and walking away?
She'd be kind of here now. You could still see her from where you're at.
So as he gets there, he is going to cast Misty Step, and then 30 feet right there.
Okay.
Is the man more focused at what's happening down there, or did he kind of look over, I guess, at me when I popped up?
He seems aware that you're there, but he's not really paying attention yet. The trees are also like actively on the move now.
Zack will call up to Val and he says, "What are you doing?"
She says, exactly what I always planned to do. Get in good with your group. Use you to complete any tasks that Blackheart's forces might not have been able to. And then bring these back to him.
So you're working with Blackheart?
She kind of looks back at you and says, that is what I just said.
How far did I move? Not 30 feet. I'm going to kind of go up there to try to be within 5 feet of her.
Mm.
He's just going to say, he's going to summon out his sword in his hand in a somewhat non-threat, like he's just going to summon it so he already has it in his hand. He's going to say, we lost somebody that was dear to us to get what's inside that bag. You will not be leaving here with it.
She says, she kind of smiles at him. And she says, you know me better than that. I'm an illusionist first and foremost. I'm already gone.
Yeah.
And then she kind of turns into mist and fades away.
He'll glance back at the man in the wood. Is he kind of just still standing there, or did he fade away?
Oh, he's still there. Roll initiative.
Oh, okay. For the start of combat, since I'm going to activate the bonus action thing, I'm going to activate Fury of the Tides.
Okay.
So,
See what Megan gets. She's like, I freaking told you guys.
first your inevitable betrayal. Yep.
Oh, she's very motivated. Okay.
Now
Megan is first, so she is going to, like, she gets her shield flying, and then she's going to draw her weapons, and she's going to just move here and attack. She activated her shield as her initiative action, so she will rage, because I don't think anything could stop her right now. And she's just gonna go ham on that poor tree man.
And if anybody has it, as a reminder, we don't currently have temp HP from Zack's ability. We haven't had time to do it, so.
The trees, just FYI, are resistant to bludgeoning and piercing, but you can burn them.
So it's this tree, this tree, this tree, this tree, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure of where Bryn can hide.
Oh, gotcha.
And as per usual, I forget to number them so that I can better keep track of what's going on.
Oh man, Lord.
And he is carrying the other staff, by the way.
Of the woodlands.
So she attacks tree number 1. Action surge. Attack with this thing again. And that also still hits. I mean, the tree's still dead. Just rips to pieces. And then she's gonna start running this way. And like get ready to start like driving her sword into the wall to climb up.
She's got she's got advantage on strength check, so she should be able to get up there.
Yeah. Zack, it is your turn.
All right.
As
Zack.
as the fight started, though, you do see the cloak that the man in the woods is wearing. You saw this before, back when you fought him in the woods with Marcus. It's made of leaves, and they kind of come apart, start moving around him, making it hard to see exactly where he is. So if you attack him, it will be with disadvantage.
Okay. Does it like obscure him, or can I still see him?
Yeah.
Like for spells?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna straight up Hexblade's curse him to start off. Let me write that.
Straight up.
Huh?
Straight up.
Wood. Okay. Zack is gonna move here, and he is going to use Precision Strike to get a flat roll, providing he has nothing other to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to straight up attack him.
All right.
You can see he's kind of getting a little emotional, so he's going to just hit him.
Kind of
Let's see what he gets.
pissed the fuck off.
We've been had a rough couple of days.
Yeah.
Yes. 25 to hit.
That will that hit? No. Yes, that will hit.
Okay. Reroll that 2. Oh, still got a 2. So 10, 13, 17 slashing damage, and 7 force damage. And oh no, sorry, plus 5 more slashing for Hexblade's Curse. He's then going to launch the guy 10 feet down this way with Fury of the Tides.
Okay. He
So
will.
I don't know. Yeah.
He kind of tumbles down right next to Megan, and she's like, "Oh, sweet! Now I don't have to climb up there to eviscerate this guy."
Angry Megan.
And then Zack is going to, since it would probably, because what's fall damage? You have to fall from how high to take fall damage? Like if Zack were to jump down like this.
Yeah, I
what's
think
the fall?
if you make a halfway decent athletics, you'll be fine.
All right, then I'm going to attempt to move and kind of slide down the side and land there. So athletics, crit athletics check.
You're fine then.
Would have been nice to have that on the attack, but whatever.
Sure, but the dice are really responding to your motivation right now, though.
Well, let's see. I will attack again. This time, unfortunately, it's at disadvantage, though. So, odds are I will not hit. So, precise strike. I got to do that one use. All right. Disadvantage. Oh, actually, no. It cancels out because Megan's standing there.
Yeah, it's true.
So, single roll. Ah, that is a 22, though, to hit.
He will summon up a shield made of spectral vines to deflect that.
All right. You'll notice that the sword still grazes him and does 6 slashing damage to him. Because he's still weapon properties.
It'll kind of slash him specifically on his arm a little bit.
Yes. And then that will end Zack's turn.
Alright, that makes it Man in the Woods' turn. He's going to disappear and reappear over here. And as he moves back again further, he's going to take a handful of charms from his belt and throw them.
More monsters.
And a dire wolf is going to spawn everywhere that one of them landed. And then they are going to run at you guys.
How dare they?
And they're going to attack. So none of them get their pack tactics at least, so that's good for you guys. Not that it matters. They're not that incredibly strong. Megan first. Misses with an 18. Zack, I'm going to assume a 14 misses.
You would assume correct.
12 against Bryn. And
Yes.
15 against Dowroc.
Yes.
Now the trees. One of them is going
Not
to
Todd.
walk right by Todd. And swing at Igo.
Dare you.
Okay.
And,
That
Let's see.
is a 21 to hit.
yeah, it's higher.
18 damage.
Yeah.
This one's going to move here and attack Dowroc and crit.
Say what? Oh boy. Dowroc will use. Dowroc will use silvery barbs and give advantage to Bryn.
Okay. So 15 is going to miss. This one will move here and also attack Dowroc though. And roll even lower. Well, this one is going to move over here and kind of put itself between the rest of you guys and the Man of the Wood. Which brings it to Bryn's turn.
Let's see here. What chaos can you unravel? 15-foot cube. Where is that cube? Is it be square?
Yeah. There you go.
Whoops. Oh, you're doing it. Okay. What? 15-foot cube centered on Bryn.
Okay.
What is that? Oops. I know you guys had it just then.
Like that-ish, yeah. So you hit 2 of the wolves.
Add to the woods. Nah, she's just gonna stab.
Okay.
She has advantage, so. Let's see. Which would be the most advantageous to stab first? One of the wolves is preventing the tree from getting to her.
Mhm.
Unless they have reach.
They have a little bit of reach, not enough to matter in that situation.
So the one on the right.
Okay.
And she's gonna say bad dog. And she's gonna stab.
Alright.
That's reach. And crit with a 19 and 20. She is pissed off too.
Okay.
So she gets a 6 plus another d6. That's 7. But she does get the sneak attack damage.
Yes, she does.
Which go to 6. Would that go to double to 12?
You would just roll twice the dice.
So 6 plus 7. So 12, 13, 25 points of damage to the wolf on her right. And then a bonus action, she's going to stab again. This time with a d4 point of damage. So a 25
That hits.
for... Oh, I should have just rolled it. For 7 points of damage, psychic damage. And then for her second attack, she's going to summon another knife and stab the wolf to the south. Because she now has 2 attacks per action now.
Nice.
13.
That does not hit. Still, not bad. At the end of her turn, Todd is going to attack the tree to his north. That's gonna hit. Or 11 damage. That's not bad, but not great either. Which brings it to Dowroc.
Dowroc is very upset. He's had a very like the rest of them, have a rough couple days, and that betrayal is just push him over the edge. So the first thing he's going to do, summon out a rapier, and he is going to attack number 4. So rapier damage.
Oh, and just for the flavor of it, when the wolf dies, it turns back into a little trinket.
Bryn just stomps on it.
Oh, I thought Bryn's going to attack. Bryn, just pick it up. Let's see. Yeah, I got him too. I am rolling for the... So it's a plus 11. 19 or 20.
That will hit.
That will be a D8. Plus 6 or plus 5, so that's 11 points of piercing damage. So he's going to vex that guy.
Did you say they were resistant to piercing?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Dowroc is going to turn then and strike tree number 3. Or should I do... I'll do tree number 4 again.
Okay.
Oh, we actually have like HP.
Yeah,
listed for
I'm
them?
like, hey, I can give them a health bar.
That was with advantage, so 18.
No, that's the wrong HP on. I'm looking at the wrong fucking animal. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Let's see how much bigger it gets. Oh, I'm in 137. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's going on now?
18 to number 4 again.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage. And then he is going to use his ability called, I think put my notes, Eldritch Strike. When a weapon strikes, it undercuts the ability to resist your spells. So when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, it has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes against the spell you cast before the end of your next turn.
Yep.
And so Dowroc is going to do Action Surge, because he's just done with this day. These can last a couple of days.
All right.
His first action surge.
And he is going to cast Earth Stomp. So it is Area 5. Each creature within range other than you must make a succeed on a Dex saving throw or take bludgeoning damage.
All right. So. What was that range? What did you say?
5 feet.
So the 2 trees and the
or
wolf.
did I go?
Iga would have to make one too.
Okay.
So the trees fail.
They are resistant, though, I think, to bludgeoning.
It's fine.
The wolf gets a 20.
Okay. That, I think it's 15. Or it's 14 is the Dex save. And Iga, I think, has plus 5. Yeah, he's fine. The ones that save, I don't think take damage. Yeah, they don't take damage. So the wolf does not take damage.
Okay.
Let's see. It does 6 points of bludgeoning damage. So the ones that succeed take no damage. Not the best use of...
You do notice that doesn't really seem to hurt the trees very much. None of the stuff he just did.
That's fine. Igo is going to attack the tree in front of him with a 20.
And hits.
Well, 2 or 3. Which one? They're both kind of in front of him.
Probably 3. To the south. I rolled a 6. So that is 12 points of force damage. But Dowroc is going to pump a arcane jolt into that to get 6 more plus 11, so 23 points of force damage.
Pretty good.
And Pearl, is it opportunity attack for range attacks?
You mean
Or
if she
just
does a range attack next to him? It's just with disadvantage.
Yeah.
disadvantage? She is going to attack number 4.
Alright.
That is going to miss with a 9.
Yep.
9.
Now it's back to Megan, and she has kind of a one-track mind right now. So she's going to kind of shoulder her way into this wolf, and then use her teleport attack thingy that she has to move here and attack it in the back. And that definitely hits it.
See, I want to do that.
Then she's going to move there, which procs the opportunity attack, but it misses. And then she's going to teleport here and attack the tree. And that'll hit. And that is not resisted, so...
It's an AoE cantrip, so that's why I did it, right? It doesn't cost me any DS. Or a stomp.
And then she's going to go here and do one last teleport over here, which gives her an extra attack since she is attacking a third target. So she's going to swing. He is going to throw up another... Oh, no, he can't do another shield, can he?
Is that disadvantage though? Doesn't the cloak
Oh, yeah,
make
it's
him
true.
hard to hit?
That is true. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, that's gonna hit. Not for a lot, but it still hits. And then she's going to swing with her other sword. Disadvantage this time. And miss. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's fine. Which brings it back to Zack.
Alright, Zack is going to cast Thunderstep. He's going to vanish and appear here.
Nice.
Actually, he's going to appear here, technically. So both of the wolves have to make a con saving throw. Thunderstep. Con 21.
They both fail.
So they both take 20 damage of thunder each. That is Zack's action, but he's going to move there. He's going to move up there. So the tree and the man of the wood have to make a Dex 14 saving throw or get knocked prone and take cold damage.
Okay. What was the threshold on that?
14. Just a Dex, 14 check.
He fails.
What, the man or...
The man does. The tree is... now you're going to roll it for the tree. He can't get that high. Like, reasonably.
5 cold damage for the man, 6 cold damage for the tree. And then Zack is going to bonus action now that the man of the wood is also prone now, by the way. So both the tree and the man are prone.
Mm-hmm.
Zack is going to bonus action, and he is going to commanding rally Megan, which is a bonus action. He can basically tell a party member that's in 30 feet of him to make a melee attack as a reaction if they want. And if they hit, they add a D8 to the hit.
Awesome. That is absolutely perfect.
So she now has advantage. I would say, would she have full advantage because she's also on the other side of Zack?
Yes, I would say so.
Or, so he's going to tell her to hit. A new ability. And then,
okay. not very good, so
Oh,
I'm
man.
going to spend an inspiration to re-roll that.
Yeah.
swear me.
Whatever, just whatever. That will hit.
Yes. So she adds an additional D8, whatever damage type she does. She adds a D8 to it.
Okay. Perfect. Absolutely 100% perfect.
And sorry, Hexblade's Curse also deals an additional 5 cold damage to the man, because it's any damage roll that I make against the target. So he technically also takes 5 more cold.
Even better. As Megan makes her attack, you see she hits that same spot on his arm that you nicked earlier. And the entire thing comes off.
What?
What do you mean? Like his arm comes off?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
He,
Dowroc. I said Dowroc felt that.
and, he kind of stumbles in place, kind of holding his arm as best he can with the staff in his other hand. And the leaves that are swirling around him kind of pull back in and disperse, and he's just gone.
His arm is still there.
Yes. The wolves turn back into little trinkets, and the trees just kind of they just kind of are like, yo, what the fuck's going on, and just kind of start shuffling off back into the area around. They don't seem hostile anymore. They're just kind of ignoring you, trying to figure out why they're beat up. And the arm crumbles into a pile of snow.
Snow? What?
Roll Arcana for me, please, Dowroc.
So I'm erasing the X. Alright. A good time.
Well, that's fine. You would be able to recognize it as the remains of a simulacrum.
Oh. So, I have good news. Your all theories may have been correct, and that is not Johan that we know of. It could be a simulacrum created by Johan because he can use the staff.
Megan's gonna say, doesn't matter what it is, we need to go. We can talk on the way.
Yep, we're running.
She kind of starts leading the
Are
charge.
any of the figurines still on the ground?
Yeah, but they would have like crumbled away at this point.
Okay.
Oh, so they're not.
They're not they're not wondrous figurines. They're just like one-time use.
Well, I didn't know if it's something he needed to recollect. Okay.
I mean, he could, but he wasn't there to do it. So.
I'm tired of getting faked out, I think.
Well,
Zack will say like, well, go ahead.
There's not terribly too much of that left, so you should be fine.
Let's see.
Zack will say, at this point, we need to only keep the trust between us, because at least the individuals that are still here are all people that we know that we can trust. Like, I doubt one of us would be... Val was the only one that potentially could have, and she ended up doing it. So...
Val owes Dowroc a ring.
She owes Zack a ring, too. She took the ring of spellstoring.
Yeah.
And yeah, I forgot you had that one ring of yours.
Yeah, but I can just end that effect. So...
Well, I mean, I'm sure she's a lot more dangerous than what she originally pretended to be. So... Zack will, I guess we'll kind of just wander back over here. Unfortunately, she knows that we're now going to be trying to come toward Blackheart's, or Blackgate as well, though. So we kind of lost the element of surprise then at this point. Zack will take out his sending stone and he'll just do a message, and he'll just say, Johan, I don't know if you can actually hear this. We could really use your help. I'm sure you can figure out where we're going. And then he'll just kind of put it back in his bag. Not expecting to hear a response, but just as a general
Good
thing.
Good thinking. I like it.
It's a response.
No.
I'm assuming. Yeah.
But you guys do start heading south again. Like Megan at this point is going to let you not.
You say Megan at this point what?
She's just going to kind of make sure you guys keep moving. She's pissed. Kind of steps right through the pile of snow as she starts moving, and kind of takes point again. And you guys don't run into anything else on the way. Maybe because you're, strong enough at this point that stuff doesn't want to mess with you. Or maybe because that army coming up killed everything in their path. But you do come to Dragon Watch, where you can see your airship is docked at the tower by the gate to the north of the city that you're coming through. So you're able to get on board immediately if you want to.
Yes. Well, do a quick glance around Dragon Watch and just see what it kind of looks like. Like, does it look like people are acting normal, or is it more like desolate? Like, is it pretty vacant?
Yeah, you see people about. You come in the same way you left with Megan the first time, where there was kind of like a guard post and some shops and stuff set up, and there's people at all of them. They seem to be going about their business normally.
All right, then. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight toward the airship.
As you get on board, Captain Darius is like, "Welcome back, welcome back. I feel like I've been chasing you around more than I've been flying you. Hey, weren't there more of you? What happened to Lloyd and the girl Val?"
How many people are on the airship right now?
It would be him and like a night captain.
And that's it?
Yeah.
They ran off. No. They ran off.
So only 2 people on board right now.
Yeah.
Where is this airship originally from again?
From the Human King in the King's Capital.
Okay. Can I do a check to see if, like, the captain that's on the ship, before I say anything, is him or his night guy look strong? Or are they more just,
they'd be like the level one of those champion NPCs.
Okay. So the airship can function without them on board, technically, right?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Zack is going to look at him, or look at the captain. He's not going to respond to his question, and he's going to say, "I need you to trust me and get off the airship."
Says, I imagine from your tone, I'm not going to get an explanation.
Not right now.
Says,
And
well, all right.
Yeah.
You're in charge. And he and his buddy disembark.
okay. As much as I want to trust the captain, I don't think he's going to have an issue. 1, we don't 100% know, and 2, we don't know where we're going and what's going to find when we get there. So I'd rather not include them in any dangerous situation. And at least right now, Dragon Watch seems at least calm compared to somewhere else. So it's not like we're leaving them to potentially die.
Yeah. All right. Well, that said, Dowroc would have paid enough attention to how the ship works to be able to fly it.
Why is it me again?
You're the machine guy.
Yeah, you're the...
What's sex? I'm the captain of the skies, I guess.
And Megan and Zack, you would know just from her being part of a guard unit and you traveling around with the bracers, that in order to get into the Blackwood, you have to stop at Blackgate. Even with an airship, it's not just forbidden to go there, but it's also incredibly dangerous. There's supposedly a procedure for entering that is at least mostly safe. So you will have to stop there and enter the city and find out what that process is.
Okay. Do we, how long is it going to take us to get there?
The better part of another day. I need to step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's very stressful.
Well, lots happened already. And it's only 5:40 for you. We still got plenty of time for more crap to happen.
Very, very stressful. Wonder what would have happened if Dowroc attuned to that stat. Like, wonder what Val would have done.
I don't know. Unfortunately, you didn't. We didn't level up again, so you couldn't do like the original plan.
Nah.
But
One dies, and then she betrays. And then John said that Dowroc's gonna have a wonderful time when he sees more meat again, so I don't know what that means. But I told John I have a plan for that. I have ideas. So
for war meat or
for whoever
just upsets you, basically.
Whoever is the one who upsets him even more. So I was just curious. It's an action, so it's one of those things. Would you rather do damage or make it roll for?
What's in action?
We're debating on if Igo can use the spell storing item that Dowroc can use on concentration spells.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, see? Mounts and all that. Yeah, mounts, creatures, all that can technically have They have 3 attunement slots, just like characters do.
Yeah, it's not even a. But yeah, Dowroc will open up a slot, and he'll put a ring in Igo with the spell Grease.
Okay, cool.
Do we get a short rest, I assume, on this air trip?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
While we're kind of at that stopping point too, I want to tell you a little bit about Val.
Is this like a story that's going on?
No, this is just above table.
Okay.
Val is actually a level 16 wizard rogue multiclass who specializes in psychic attacks. Like, let's say if Megan had decided to fight her, she would have lost.
What?
Specifically because she doesn't have any resistances to Val's damage.
Let me see. I think we have something down for it.
And she has been working against you subtly the entire time, making sure that you ended up where you need to be.
That's why they knew where we are.
Her journal that she's been writing in with her magic scribe wizard quill is the twin of another journal that Blackheart has on his person at all times. And any writing that is transcribed on either appears on the other.
God damn it.
She also, like you'll notice, all of his minions can teleport away pretty much whenever they want. Blackheart has a unique spell. He can teleport from his headquarters to anywhere on the same plane, or back, drawing on the power from the scar in reality that the destruction of the golden ivory pillar created. And as a scribe wizard, Val is able to store it in her spellbook and transcribe it onto a scroll at any time. She
That's not fun.
she is the one who
She could use it on us.
she's the one
Is it
who
wrong?
you have to like actually walk into it or be forced into it. So like she could have teleported you back if she had wanted to, if she had like laid it under you while you were sleeping or something, but that was never the plan. She is the one who teleported the enemy forces into the Wolfwood, though, so that they could raise the dead and attack the settlement.
I guess my question would be, why did she play along with us? If he's strong enough to go to all these places, why did he keep us alive? She could have easily teleported Blackheart to her, and he probably could have killed us.
Well, do you think Blackheart would have had the strength of character to beat the test in the inverted tower?
No.
Do you think he could have gained the favor of the people in the water or at the volcano?
Yeah, but he still has to do that to use the power of the staff, so gating them this way is no different than if he would have just busted in and took them. Because he didn't win the challenge.
And unless he has some other way to do it.
Yeah, but if he had some other way to do it, he could have busted in and just took them.
And unless he was worried that he couldn't.
Yeah.
Sending you in first, even if you end up failing, since he has an agent in your midst, he'll have at least some idea of what to expect if he has to make the attempt himself. He was letting you be his guinea pigs. He also needed you at first to find and gain the trust of Johan's brother so that you could learn how to reach the Wolfwood in the first place. So either way, she would have had to follow along with you for a while. He also didn't know about any towers other than his own, the inverted tower, and the Wolfwood tree.
I'm glad that we were able to broaden his knowledge.
And that's the thing. When you talk to the wizard in Valley Watch, and it was clear that he knew something and might tell you, but that the information might not be as accurate as what was in the capital, Val is the one who attacked him and made it look like a heart attack, so that you would have to go to the capital and learn the information firsthand. She was honest about some things, though.
Dowroc feels sick.
Well, Dowroc doesn't know this technically.
She was honest about some things, though, and you guys can kind of work out halfway what they were, because she still did answer questions under a zone of truth.
Yeah.
So I actually have those transcribed out. I will put them in the thing. Where is it? Oh, she also, when you were in the sky ships, in the sky realm, and you were doing that ship chase, and suddenly the ship with Gavril on it turned out to be an illusion and he was further ahead, that was her. I can't find it right now. I'll add it later. But like, she never had any intention of attacking you guys. If it came to that, she was always going to retreat first. So asking if she intended to harm you, she was able to answer no. The answer that she gave about if Blackheart appeared, she would probably not be able to not do what he said is obviously honest now. She has a deception of plus 15, a persuasion of plus 15. I was rolling for all this stuff, and if she had ever rolled low, I would have had you guys roll insight against it. But she was able to sort of wrap any of her answers in just enough truth that she never technically lied about anything. You almost got me twice though with the zone of truth, because I didn't anticipate it at all.
What was it? What were the two things?
At one point, Dowroc asked, you're talking about helping find where Johan might be. Dowroc asked, where would we begin? Did he have any other bases? Nick, if you had only asked the first question, you would have gotten her. Because the only honest answer she could have given was either, I don't want to answer that, or she would have had to tell you the last place she knew that Johan actually was, which she did at that point have a potential location for him. But she was able to answer the second question instead, and just implied that she was answering both. And the final question, do you have any allegiance to Blackheart or his allies anymore? She never actually answered that one. The answer she gave was that I can't guarantee if he stares me down and asks me to turn on you that I won't. My hope is that now that I've found all of you, we can protect each other. It isn't actually an answer to that question. If you had followed up on the question, she wouldn't have been able to answer any differently. But she was telling the truth that she would follow his orders. And because she needed you, and because she needed you guys to keep her from giving herself away by having to fight, she was honest that she hoped that you could protect each other.
I hate all of it.
And so yeah, like thinking back on that question and answer session on the way back, you're able to kind of work out that she must have been using you guys the entire time, regardless of what the specifics of that were. You even are able to work out that it was probably her that let Blackheart's forces into the Wolfwood somehow. But, like, you know, she never stabbed you in your sleep. Maybe there's some reasoning with her still. You don't know. It's up to each of you individually, though, on whether or not you ever try.
Dog members. Lloyd's last words.
And
all.
And then pushing the engines kind of to their limit, to the point that they're actually going to stall out a little ways from Blackgate. You guys do manage to get there as evening is kind of coming to the end. You get out, you disembark off the ship. It's still like hanging in the air there, and you walk the rest of the way. It's like another half an hour. You come up on the city, and it's got this kind of gothic architectural bent to it. With it's almost overgrown leading up to the gate. There's gargoyles sitting at like the edge of the wall. A big statue of a knight with a sword, kind of to the left of the doorway. But you don't see anybody guarding the entrance. You can hear like the sound of like, you know, people going about their lives inside. But you don't see anybody guarding the gate or like who could open it up for you.